Every time you pick up your phone, someone else decides what you think about next. Not because you're weak, but because your brain's strongest survival instinct has been hacked. 2 million years of evolution have been rewritten by a simple notification sound. Welcome to Humanos the Channel, where we decode the science of human potential and teach you how to take your mind back. You have a superpower, a force inside your brain, sculpted by 2 million years of evolution. It was designed for survival, for motivation, for the kind of deep, unshakable focus that can change your world. But right now, that superpower is being used against you. It's been hijacked, weaponized, and sold to the highest bidder. And the thief is in your pocket. The promise that force is called dopamine. And for decades, we've misunderstood it. It's not the molecule of pleasure. It's the molecule of motivation. It's the engine of desire. And the technology that surrounds us has turned that engine into a weapon of mass distraction. In the next 7 minutes, you're going to learn the hidden neurological trap that keeps you hooked, scrolling, and perpetually unsatisfied. More importantly, I'm going to give you a simple, science-backed toolkit to break free and finally escape the dopamine trap. Stay with me, because the secret to reclaiming your focus is not about trying harder, it's about understanding the rules of the game. And today, you learn how to rig it in your favor. Chapter 1. The Problem. An ancient brain in a high-tech world. First, let's get one thing straight. Dopamine is not the enemy. It's the chemical that told our ancestors to hunt, to explore, to seek out new resources when their life depended on it. It's your brain's internal system for saying, hey, pay attention. This could be important for your survival. Your brain evolved in a world of scarcity. A rare patch of berries, a successful hunt, finding a clean water source. These were unpredictable, high-effort rewards that triggered a healthy, functional spike of dopamine. It was a signal that said, good job, do that again to survive. But today, we live in a world of engineered, infinite novelty. Every app, every website, every feed is designed by teams of PhDs to do one thing: keep your eyes glued to the screen. They've taken our ancient survival circuit and pointed it at a slot machine that never runs out of coins. Chapter 2. The Deep Science: How They Hook You. So, how exactly do they hijack you? The mechanism is elegant and ruthless. It's a principle discovered by neuroscientists like Wolfram Schultz, and it's called reward prediction error. Your brain doesn't release the most dopamine when you get a reward. It releases it in anticipation of a reward. And here's the kicker. The more uncertain the reward, the bigger the dopamine spike. Think about your predictable salary. You know it's coming. It's nice, but it doesn't create a craving. The dopamine release is minimal. Now, think about the infinite scroll of a social media feed. The next video could be boring, or it could be the funniest thing you've ever seen. That uncertainty, that variability is intoxicating to your brain. It's a fire hose of anticipatory dopamine. You're not scrolling to feel good. You're scrolling to soothe the craving for the next potential hit. But your brain is smart. It's designed for balance. When it's flooded with this much dopamine, it panics. It initiates a process called neuroadaptation. To cope with the constant flood, your brain starts to downregulate your dopamine receptors. It literally removes them from the surface of your neurons. It's like listening to music at full blast for hours. Eventually, you have to turn the volume way, way up just to hear it at all. This process tragically lowers your baseline level of dopamine. Now, things that used to be rewarding, reading a book, going for a walk, having a deep conversation, working on a long-term goal. They don't produce enough dopamine to even register. They feel dull, boring, unmotivating. Your brain, now accustomed to the fire hose, is waiting for the next big, cheap, easy hit. You are, neurologically speaking, caught in the trap. Chapter 3. The Story: A Day in the Life of Alex. Meet Alex. He's a talented graphic designer with a career-defining project due Friday. He sits down, focused. He's ready. Time to change the world, he mutters with a soft laugh. But first, a quick check of his email, just to clear his head. It'll only take a second. A friend tagged him in a photo. He picks up the phone. Just one look, he tells himself. He opens Instagram. He sees the photo. He smiles. Then he notices a reel on his feed. A dog doing something funny. He watches. Then another, and another. The algorithm has him. His thumb starts the mindless, rhythmic scroll. 2 hours later, the motivation is gone. The creative spark has vanished. The screen is glowing, but the passion has faded into a dull, anxious hum. Alex isn't lazy. He's not weak-willed. His brain's reward system has been expertly rewired by a system he can't see. Chapter 4. The Solutions. Building your escape plan. So how do you break free? How does Alex get his project done? You cannot just use more willpower. That's like trying to win a shouting match with a stadium full of people. You have to be smarter. You need to become an architect of your own behavior. First, the phone-free fortress. For the first 60 to 90 minutes of your day, your phone does not exist. Don't just put it on silent. Put it in another room. This is non-negotiable. As studies from UC Irvine show, it can take over 20 minutes to regain focus after even a minor interruption. Start your day with 0 interruptions. Replace that scrolling time with a 20-minute walk, 10 minutes of reading a physical book, or 5 minutes of journaling. This single act resets your dopamine baseline for the entire day. Second, schedule your distractions. You can't eliminate novelty, so control it. Schedule it. Put 2 or 3 15-minute distraction blocks into your calendar. That is your designated time to scroll, to browse, to watch whatever you want, guilt-free. When the timer goes off, you stop. This sounds simple, but it's a profound psychological shift. It moves you from being the victim of interruption to the master of it. Third, practice dopamine banking. This is a powerful concept discussed by neuroscientists like Dr. Andrew Huberman. You must intentionally engage in low dopamine activities to make your brain is more sensitive to the natural rewards of focus. This means doing things that are, well, a little boring. Meditate for 10 minutes. Do the dishes without listening to a podcast. Or just sit in silence for 3 minutes. It will feel agonizing at first, but you are resensitizing your brain. You are banking your motivational capacity for the things that truly matter. And now, for the key I promised at the beginning. The one subtle tip that ties this all together. A 2021 study in the journal Nature confirmed that intermittent, unpredictable rewards are the most powerful drivers of habit formation. The platforms use this against you, but you can use it for yourself. Do not reward yourself with a treat every single time you finish a hard task. Instead, reward yourself randomly. Finish a chapter? Maybe you get a reward, maybe you don't. This is called intermittent reinforcement for positive behaviors. It will supercharge your good habits and make focus itself feel like a rewarding game. Chapter 5. The Metagame. Why this video works. For the last few minutes, we've been talking about focus, but have you noticed how this video itself is designed? These quick cuts, the sounds, the on-screen text, they are called pattern interrupts. They are designed to reset your attention every 20-30 seconds, using the brain's own novelty-seeking bias to keep you focused on the message. It's a tool. It can be used to trap you in an endless scroll, or it can be used to teach you how to escape. Remember Alex, our designer, lost in the digital fog? We left him staring at his screen. But the story isn't over. By turning his phone off for the first hour of his day and scheduling his breaks, he removed the friction. The motivation didn't magically appear. The barriers to it were dismantled. He finished his project ahead of schedule, not because he found more willpower, but because he redesigned his world. And that superpower I mentioned, the one that was being used against you, that is your attention, your focus. In a world fighting for every second of your time, it is the most valuable resource you have. It is time to escape the dopamine trap. The challenge. Your challenge, should you choose to accept it, starts right now. I'm not asking for a life-changing commitment, just an experiment. For the next 24 hours, try just one of these techniques. I recommend the phone-free morning. That's it. Comment below with "I'm in" if you're taking the 24-hour challenge. Let's create some accountability right here in the comments. And if you want to go deeper, try the 7-day experiment. One new technique from this video each day. If this video helped you understand your own brain a little better, the best way to support the channel is to let the algorithm know it was valuable. Save it to a playlist so you can come back to these strategies and share it with one person you know who is fighting the same battle against distraction. Thank you for your focus. Now go win back your time.